Hi, my name's Tom Burton. I sail a laser in the Australian sailing team. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I got into sailing through my dad, who's a real keen sailor. I can't really remember the first time I was on a boat, but I have photos of it. I was really small, probably 2 or 3 years old. The first boat I raced was a sabot, a wooden sabot. I woke up one Christmas morning to find a fully rigged wooden sabot outside the caravan and began racing at Wanji Sailing Club. Yeah, so I started in sabots and then I moved up to the OK dinghy, which my dad was racing at the time, and then back down to laser radial and then on to laser standard. I've since sailed far 40s, AC 45s, and I've just been playing around with some moth sailing too. I represented Australia in 2007 at the ISAF Youth Worlds in Aarhus, Denmark. Yeah, ever since I was young, I remember a photo of Ben Ainsley that my dad had framed and put on my bedroom wall. And I remember going out and watching the 2000 Olympics on Bradley's Head, eating mustics every time my dad would drive me out. We'd stop at the corner store and get a real big bag of mustics so I could eat them all day. And I remember watching the 470s win gold. And ever since that, I've really enjoyed my laser sailing and wanted to compete at the highest level. To me, my biggest achievement, I kind of related to the feeling that I had at the time, and I don't think there was a better feeling than the day I qualified for the Australian sailing team at Sail Melbourne in 2010. Definitely in 10 years' time I'd like to have an Olympic gold medal under my belt and possibly a few laser world titles. I'd like to also be involved in some bigger sailing, so America's Cup and some bigger professional yacht sailing would definitely be on the cards as well, I hope. The best thing about sailing is when you're racing and you're sailing really well and everything just falls into line and it feels too easy. You're getting the shifts right and you're on the right side and you're making really good decisions, and yeah, there's nothing better. I think the worst thing about sailing, especially I spend most of my time in the laser class and there's a lot of boats, so I've got to say the worst thing about sailing is the amount of general recalls that we have and the hours that we spend on the water getting wet. I've got to say my favourite sailing venue in Australia is Lake Macquarie. That's where I did all my sailing when I was younger. Favourite sailing venue in the world, definitely Lake Garda in Italy. It's not the best place to race, but I love sailing there and it's a really good place to train.